Okay, today is our first day of tearing down the bus. Mom and I are attempting to pull all of the seats out. We've had a little bit of success. Yeah, babe. We were able to get some of the rusty nuts off that were attaching the seats to the base on the side, but we're still struggling with getting them off of the floor. The first seat that we've attempted to take apart, actually this bottom cushion just came right off. That has not been the case with every one of the seats, so we're trying to find a way to take these apart as quickly and safely as possible. And at this point, I'm not really sure if leaving the cushions on is better, considering that there are so many sharp edges, or if we need the seats removed in order to get to the bottom section easier. Fortunately, these nuts that are holding the seats onto the wall are fairly easy to remove. We were able to take the bolts off of this seat easily, and once we get it unscrewed from the floor, we'll be able to lift this first seat section out and put it in the tent garage. There, perfect. Yes! Is it on both sides? Sorry, they're on both sides. Let me get the other side. We've now removed the 4 screws and the 4 bolts that I think are the only things that are attaching these seats to the bus. We're ready to pull the seat up. Yep, it's coming up. There it is. Now we just have to figure out how to lift it up and get it out of the bus.
It's too heavy.
Yeah, it's kind of heavy. I don't think you're going to be able to lift it by yourself, but maybe when Grammy comes back, we'll all be able to lift it together. Yeah.
Mommy, make me some poke.
Careful, careful. Yeah, here it is.
Mommy, how did you do that?
And seat number 1 is now 100% detached. What do you think, Ma? Yeah, it's actually very heavy. So, yeah. Okay. It literally is only 4 screws and 4 nuts per seat. So as long as we can get all of those undone, we should be able to take all the seats out. Probably that's not. No, we're no, just sandwiches. Just sandwiches. Now that seat's unbuckled, so this one and the next 4 are unbuckled, so you don't want to touch them.
Which one can you sit?
I like it, man.
Only on the right side.
You sit over here.
Only on these.
Yeah, no, only on these over here.
You wait till.
Yeah, you can sit there.
Okay, Mommy, take these.
Yeah, I know, man.
Okay, don't touch them too hard. Don't lean on it. Don't lean on it, Marcus. That one's unbolted. These are unbolted, so they can fall if you touch them. What do you think?
other one out so fast.
Yeah, it just worked really well. It came out quickly and I was able to get it out of the bus.
You got it out first.
Thanks, babe.
And then you want to do.
Alright, so why'd you put that over there?
Because I want to have a strip where the arms can rest on some support instead of just being on the tarp. I've got to come up with a plan for what we're doing with these seats, but for right now, I want to make sure I order them and take pictures before I put them in here. But the backs of them are in good condition.
Yeah,
And this way, it prevents it from puncturing. I don't want these to like puncture the tarp, so I'm putting them on this. Yeah, I've started to run into some nuts that were too difficult for me to remove with just this hand wrench. So we have switched over to a socket wrench and that's working much better. Oh, wow. There's a wire stuck in this one.
A wire? A wire?
Wire cutter? Oh, here, it's down here. It like wraps around. That's awesome. There's a wire wrapped around this seat, so I wasn't able to move it. Let me just undo it, and then we'll try to get the seat out. That's fun. Okay, so we chose to just cut the wire rather than trying to untangle it, and hopefully, I mean, it can't possibly be anything important since it ends right here, but we'll find out later, I guess. We just need to make Aaron aware of it. Sections are out now. I have 6 more to go on the right side of the bus before we move to the left. We're gonna have to start stacking them, but I think we're doing good. All of the seats to go on the left side, but on the right side, the remaining seats are unbolted, and now I think we've taken out 6 rows of seats, so very exciting. These are the last 3 seats on the right side, and they are about to go. All 11 seats from the right side are now in storage. The armrest actually broke off of seat number 15, a casualty as I was trying to get this chair seat out of the bus. Oh. It's been a good day. Well, there's garbage because we just removed the seats moments ago. Do you want to help me clean it up?
No! I'm not
Okay,
going to do that.
come on.
No.
Okay, I love you.
I have to hide from the brothers when he goes away.
Hide from the seats while you can.
Mommy, you took all of these seats.
Yeah, I took all the seats out. What do you think? seats on the left side now that the screws are off. So basically these little caps that were over the bolts are now all off. So with any luck, I'll be able to move quickly and get these seats done in the next 30 minutes. There are so many spots on this bus that are really hard to get to. That back seat has a bolt that is right in front of where the bathroom is. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get that off, which is really a bummer. I'm gonna keep trying, but I'm gonna do the rest of the seats first and then go back and try that one last. That is stuck. It's tough when they're against the wall because there's just not a lot of room to try and gain leverage, and I'm not really sure. I'm hoping I'll come up with a solution to get these off, because the more tired I get, the more frustrating it feels, and I just want to keep a positive attitude to try to get this all done. I got it. This was the bolt giving me trouble. I ended up putting my foot against the wall and just kept trying at it, and it came. So thank God. Hopefully no more will give me trouble like that. Some of these seats have actually come out of the setting even without me having to remove the bolt. So you can see, because that plastic was so brittle, it broke off. Not all of the seats are like this, but I'm grateful for the ones that come right off, especially the ones where I can't get the nut to move anyway. This is the bolt back by the bathroom, you can see. I'm gonna try to just break the seat free, and I'm hoping the plastic is brittle enough that it will just come right out. Well, that didn't work. I'm gonna have to try and get in there with the wrench again. Ah! I probably should have started in the front. these seats out of the back of the bus, and if I'm really fortunate, I might actually be able to figure out how these bins come out and remove some of them too.
Mommy,
Yeah, baby.
why do you do that right there?
Yeah, I'm trying to get my thing set up. Okay, back up, please. I had a lot of trouble yesterday trying to get the last bolt out in the back of the seat, the one that's the closest to the bathroom. I'm gonna try it again today, and I'm hoping I'll be able to figure out a way to remove these seats so that we can then look at the bathroom and see how the bathroom has to come out. I'm gonna use a socket wrench and just try and get as much leverage as I can to undo this bolt. This lever and the bolt has come undone, so these seats are coming out. Next up, I've got to figure out how to take this 3-seat section out, and then we'll be done with our seats. Trying to get all the crap out of one of these seats. Oh, that's gross. This is really gross stuff, baby. Oh, okay, well, let's see. Watch out.
What are you doing?
Figure out the best way to take these seats out. Wow! Oh my gosh. Okay, so these seats come out, and underneath it you can see there are approximately a dozen bottles. Holy heck. Ugh.
Is it some drink?
It's really gross, yep. Ugh.
Do you like other nothing
Yeah.
things?
Oh, wow. No, go. Okay, let's move, please. Okay, so it looks like there's 6 of these screws that are holding the back seat in place. Once I take these out, the seat should be ready to go. The nuts that are on the back portion of the seat, there are 3 of them running across the length of the seat. They're actually a little bit larger than the bolts, the nuts that were in the front. And for some reason, even though I've been able to loosen them, they're not actually unscrewing. So I'm not really sure how I'm gonna solve that, but kind of a bummer that this is now a problem. It's weird because they were so hard to loosen, and I kept going around thinking that they were coming out, but they're just spinning, and I'm not sure how to access it on the other side to maybe stop that nut from allowing this to just keep turning. I may see if Mom can help me open up the back bay to see if we can find where the other side of the seat goes. Mom and I took a look at the overhead bins to see if that's something we can easily disassemble today, and it turns out it's not. Surprise! So since that's going to be a really complicated project, it looks like I'm going to wait until the weekend until Aaron is able to be here. He's had to work a lot, so we have to wait till the weekend for some of these projects. In order to finish up the seat project today, I've decided I'm going to try and take a metal drill bit and try and drill down through the top of these screws that I can't get through, these nuts. So yeah, hopefully this will work. We'll see. here's what this looks like. This is what the screw looks like before drilling into it. And this is what the screw looks like that I've been drilling into. I'm gonna try and take a flathead screwdriver and see if I can knock the top off. I'm gonna work on this a little bit more with the drill and see if I can get closer to getting this thing removed. And I just lost my drill bit inside the screw. The screw is winning. Screw 1, Esther 0. The kids and I have come to Home Depot to try to find a replacement drill bit that is hopefully stronger, bigger, and better.
It's a big boy pushing 100.
Yeah, it's a big boy pushing a cart with 3 kids.
Mommy, look.
Yeah.
Look at that drill thing. Look at that.
No, babe, we're getting drill bits. This should do it. Can you hold on to this for me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm back now with my new drill bit. I'm gonna pop this into the drill, and with any luck, I'll have these bolts off and we'll get the seat removed by the time we have to go and do our next family errand. It's working. Yes! Yes! You see that? It worked. Yes! Yeah, it's loud. Okay. That one broke off too. Yes! I'm going to try to pull out the drill bit that broke inside of the bolt with some needle nose pliers. Okay, there it is. That's what's been causing me so much trouble. So little and yet so troublesome. Dang, man. I feel like I'm almost melting the metal on this more than I am cutting through it. Okay, there it is. I scraped my leg. These parts here are so sharp. These parts here are so sharp, oh my gosh. But it's free, it's free. Oh my gosh, the bench seat is free. Okay, time to move it out. Oh, look how gross that is, man. That is some gnarly crap. Woo. I got it fixed. The seat's coming out, Marcus. Look, the seat's coming out. Don't hurt yourself, But look, here it comes. It's coming out.
But mommy,
Yeah, baby.
what's in here?
Okay, watch out.
I'm watching out. Oh, you're strong.
The armrest broke off on the way out the door, but I was able to squeeze it through. Here it is, our 3-piece section, now with the broken armrest, and I'm going to go ahead and put it into storage. There it is. All of the seats are now in storage. Okay, guys, come on out, babies, come on out. All the seats are now out of the bus. If you guys are attempting a project like this yourself, we hope this information has been helpful. If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up. You can subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, and then you'll be alerted the next time we have a video ready.
No,
Thanks for
actually,
watching.
Mommy's gonna give me it now, and I'll show you. You.